Hey, Kabion, congrats on the pick. I just wonder if you could walk me through that play and then just how you saw that develop.
Well, I was pressed up, pressed my man, and I think he ran a slant post, but he ran an in-backer route and turned my head. Ball was coming my way. Just did my best to reel it in and catch it.
Wes, you can follow up if you have another one.
Yeah, just to follow up on that, Kabion. Obviously, you talked this past week about the receiver skills. Was that kind of that moment there for you? Did that sort of feel like you're back in your receiver days?
Uh, it's kind of tough because it happened so fast as DB, but when it hit your hand, they expect you to catch it. So that's the number one receiver rule, and I try not to change that rule for myself, even though I'm a DB.
How big are those moments for you, in the transition to cornerback? Obviously it's bigger than that. You have practice and everything else, but to be able to come up with a big play when it's right there in front of you.
It's very important. You prepare for moments like that. Try to prepare for moments to be in position to make a play every play. And I was in a position to make a play at that time, and I did, and it helped the team. That's all I want.
For you, with obviously your journey back to getting back out there, what was tonight like, and getting a chance to get back out in front of that crowd and just emotions, after everything you've kind of been through with the injury?
It felt good, but like I said, I think my other interview, try not to get too high, get too low. Standards over emotions. Go out there and work on my technique every play. That's all I could do. Make sure I was focused, and if we had sideline adjustments, get those. So every play, I was just trying to make sure I'm locked in to, like I said, put myself in a position to make a play.
I know you came off for a moment there. Was everything good with that? The checkup in the medical tent that you came out?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay. Crowd wise though, 72,000 people. What was that energy like? After so many empty stadiums last year to be able to have that coming out of the tunnel.
It felt good. It felt good just to see the fans. It felt good to see Lambeau. A lot of people at Lambeau. So I know anytime we make a play, the crowd gonna go crazy, and it just felt good for me to make a play and the crowd go crazy. So
to get as much work as you did tonight at corner, obviously you've had the experience in practice, but what does that do for you being able to get as many reps, playing into the second half the way you did?
it means a lot. Continuing to get reps, trying to make the most of your opportunity, whether it's special teams, defense, just trying to execute. The more reps you get, the more chance you get, and you have to be prepared. You have to be ready, and that's all I try to be. That's all I try to be. Try to stay locked in.
Marcus, go ahead.
Kabion, what did you think about that interference call? Any thoughts?
Of course, I was guarding a whole different man, but they called PI. Only thing we could go do is play the next down, whether we liked it or not. So that's all to it.
So I'm guessing you were all pretty much on the same page regarding that call.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Okay. Everybody thought us.
Yeah, I think everybody was a little shocked. But like Coach say, sometimes you can't control things like that. We go play the next play.